Okay. Okay, good day everyone. Okay, our topic for today is overview of marketing. After studying this chapter, you should be able to do the following. Describe the nature and concept of marketing, understand the importance of marketing, distinguish ethical and moral marketing behaviors, and identify the marketing mix variables. Okay, so please make sure that you have your handouts or modules with you because you need your modules or handout in this particular discussion. Okay, according to Philip Kotler, marketing is the process by which companies create value for customers and build strong customer relationships in order to capture value from customers in return. According to Drucker, the aim of marketing is to make selling unnecessary. And according to Medina, marketing may be defined as exchange activities conducted by individuals or organizations for the purpose of satisfying human wants with the view of accomplishing individual or organizational objective. In short, marketing deals with identifying and meeting human and social needs. And one of the shortest definitions of marketing is meeting needs profitably. So you are meeting needs profitably. You are creating value for customers and you are building strong customers relationship and according to Kotler, so that in return you'll get profits. So meeting needs profitably. Okay, so when does marketing occur? For marketing to occur, four factors are necessary. Number one, the presence of at least two parties with unsatisfied needs. For example, what are the unsatisfied needs of buyers and sellers? So, buyer needs a product, buyer needs a service, and in return, seller needs money, seller needs profit to sustain the business. Okay. Letter B, the desire and ability of the parties to be satisfied. Because in marketing, marketing puts emphasis on customer satisfaction. On the chapters after this, we are going to discuss customer satisfaction at large. Okay. Letter C, the existence of a way for parties to communicate. So there are various marketing channels. It could be in the form of markets, promotional activities, distribution. So there should be an existence way for parties to communicate. And letter D, each party has something to exchange. It is correlated with number 1. So product or services from the marketers or sellers in exchange for money of the buyers. So these are the four factors necessary for marketing to occur. Okay. Next, we are going to talk about the marketing process using this simple model that you can see in your handout. Okay. Number 1 is understanding the marketplace and the customer needs and wants. After that, you need to design a customer-driven marketing strategy. Then you need to construct an integrated marketing program that delivers superior value. Then you need to build profitable relationships and create customer delight. And after that, you are going to capture value from customers to create profits and customer equity. Okay, let me read. The figure below presents a simple 5-step model of the marketing process. In the first 4 steps, companies work to understand consumers, create customer value, build strong customer relationship. And in the final steps, companies reap the rewards of creating superior customer value. By creating value for customers, they capture value from customers in the forms of sales, profits, and long-term customer quality. Okay, number 1, understanding the marketplace and customers' needs and wants. That is the first marketing process. So in order to do that, you need to research the marketplace, you need to know the customer's needs and wants, and you need to manage marketing information and customer data. Okay, so that is the first marketing process. Of course, you need to understand the marketplace and you need to know the customer's needs and wants for you to proceed with the next steps. After understanding the marketplace, after having data about customers' needs or what customer wants, okay, you need to design a customer-driven marketing strategy. So that is the second process. So you need to select the customers that you want to serve. So this involves the segmentation. You need to segment the market and you need to target the market based on the customers that you selected. You need to design a value proposition and you need to do differentiation and positioning. I guess that is chapter 4. We are going to discuss positioning, segmentation, and differentiation in chapter 4. Okay. After understanding the marketplace, after knowing your customers' needs and wants, and designing a market-driven or customer-driven marketing strategy, now it's your time to construct an integrated marketing program that delivers superior value. So that is your third step. This involves designing a product or designing a service, and of course building strong brands. Under constructing an integrated marketing program, you need to know about the pricing, the promotion, and the place of distribution. Pricing, making attractive price; place, making it available through distribution channels; and promotion, in order to communicate customer value. So that is the third step of the marketing process. Okay, the fourth step is building profitable relationship and creating customer delight. Okay, so in this process, you need CRM or customer relationship management in order to build strong relations with target customers. You also need to build a strong relationship with your marketing partners, agencies, suppliers, but most importantly, you need to construct profitable relationship with your customers. Okay, you understood the marketplace. You already know what the customer needs and the customer wants, and after that, you designed a customer-driven marketing strategy based on segmentation, differentiation, and positioning. Then you constructed an integrated marketing program through making products, strong brands, pricing, promotional activities, and place of distribution. And after that, you built profitable relationship with your customers and your marketing partners. And then the fifth one is you will capture value from customers to create profits and customer equity. So this particular process is the one that's capturing value from customers in return, according to Kotler. So this is that process. So in this process, you still need to create customer satisfaction and delight, or you will know if the customer is satisfied or delighted if you will capture customer lifetime value, and if there is an increased market share or increase or decrease on your share of customers. So you will know through this process. So this is the simple marketing process based on the definition of marketing. So this is the process of marketing. Okay. So I will read again. So human needs are states of deprivation. They include basic physical needs for food, clothing, warmth, and safety, social needs for belonging and affection, and individual needs for knowledge and self-expression. We are going to tackle these theories, for example, these Maslow's theories of needs later on in the latter chapters. Okay. And wants are the form of human needs take as they are shaped by culture and individual personality. Wants are shaped by one's society and are described in terms of objects that will satisfy those needs. When backed by buying power, wants become demands. Okay, later on we are going to discuss the kinds of demand. For now, let's proceed with the fourth piece of marketing or the marketing mix. Okay. You already know this. The marketing mix includes, of course, product, price, place, or distribution, and promotional strategies, or the new term integrated marketing communication, IMC. Promotional activities right now is called integrated marketing communication. Okay, as you know, product is anything tangible or intangible. So tangible products, intangible service offered for attention, acquisition, use, or consumption that is capable of satisfying human needs and wants. But aside from discussing product and service in this subject, we are also going to talk about the product variety, quality, the design of the product, the features of the product, how to create a successful and effective brand name, what are the important idea when it comes to packaging, the sizes of the product, services, warranties, returns. So we are going to discuss that under product. Okay. So the second one is price. Price is the money, good or service in exchange for the ownership or use of a good or service. So under price, we are going to talk about the lease price, discounts, allowances, payments period, pricing methods. Are we going to do markup pricing, psychological pricing, kinds of pricing? What are the objectives of pricing? Are we going to do market scheming, penetration, to have a big market share or to have a bigger profit, objectives, payment period, and credit? We are going to discuss that under the second P, which is price. Okay. Promotion is the third P of marketing. So, marketing communication that links producers to consumers. Its function is to persuade consumers to buy. Like what I have said earlier, promotion is now called integrated marketing communication. And it has 6 components from the usual 4 under promotion. So, we have sales, promotion, personal selling, public relations, and advertisement. Of course, advertisement. And the added components are the events and experiences, direct marketing, and social media marketing. So we are going to discuss all of that under the promotional activities or integrated marketing communication. Again, it has 7 components: personal selling or PR, sales promotion, sales, discounts, public relations, PR, sales promotion, personal selling, advertisement, print advertisement, television advertisement. We have events and experiences. Aside from public relations, we also have direct marketing and of course, social media marketing. Okay. And last is place or place of distribution. So it refers to where the product is made available to consumers or industrial users. So under place, we are going to discuss about the marketing channels, coverage, assortments, facilities, locations, inventories, and transport. So they are under place. Again, marketing channels. Is it 2-way, 3-way, 3 levels, 4 levels? What are the coverage, the assortments, locations, inventories, and transport? So they are under the place of distribution. Okay. We will proceed to market offerings. So I will read. Consumers' needs and wants are fulfilled through market offerings. Some combination of products, services, information, or experiences offered to a market to satisfy a need or a want. Market offerings are not limited to physical product. Of course, they also include services or activities or benefits offered for sale that are essentially intangible and do not result in the ownership of anything. More broadly, market offerings also include other entities such as persons, place, organizations, informations, and idea. We actually have 10 market offerings or scope of marketing. So, I will write down the 10. So, we have goods, services, events, experiences, persons, places, properties, organization, okay, information, and ideas. Okay, so we will display it. Okay. There are 10 scope of marketing or market offering. So number 1 is goods. Of course, you all know it. So goods are physical goods. They constitute the bulk or the majority of most countries' production and marketing efforts. So example of goods are everywhere. Canned goods, bag and frozen goods, cars, refrigerators, television sets, machines, everything that's on your mind right now. Shampoos, detergents, seasoning, oil, vinegar. So those are all goods. Okay. Number 2 is services. So service, intangible. So they include the work of airlines, the work of hotels, car rentals, barbers, beauticians, maintenance and repair people. So those are all services. As well as professionals working for companies such as accountants, bankers, lawyers, engineers, doctors, software programmers, and management consultants. So those are all services. So sometimes there is a variable mix of goods and services. For example, when you go to a fast food restaurant, so there is a good part, which is the food, and the service part, which is the service made by the restaurant. Okay, so we have goods, we have services. Number 3 is events. So events, so marketers promote time-based events such as major trade shows, artistic performances, we have concerts, global sporting events such as the Olympics, the NBA, World Cup. So these are example of events. Number 4, we have experiences. So by orchestrating several goods and services, a firm can create, stage, and market experiences. So for example, when customers visit a fairy kingdom, a pirate ship, a haunted house, when you do dolphin viewings, or climbing Mount Everest or Mount Kapulao. So that is part of experiences. When you do zip line, when you do bungee jumping. So those are part of experiences. Number 5 is persons marketing. So celebrity marketing is a major business right now. Every major television or film star has an agent, a personal manager, and ties to public relation agencies. So artists, musicians, even CEOs, physicians, doctors like Dr. Vicky Bello, high-profile lawyers, financiers, and other professionals are also getting help from celebrity marketing when they are advertising themselves and in their profession so that clients will go to them. Of course, politicians also use this type of marketing, especially during election and campaign period. So that is persons marketing. Number 6, we have places marketing. Places marketing is when cities, regions, and of course nations compete actively to attract tourists. We all know that they are attracting tourists, not only tourists, they are also attracting factories, investment, company headquarters, and new residents of that particular city or that particular place. Diba? Places like Boracay, campaigns like Visit Malaysia or It's More Fun in the Philippines, they are under places marketing. Diba? Visit Botolan, yun, Come Again, Camiguin, or Come One, Come Sur. It's More Fantastic in Subic, di ba? Or campaigns promoting Bonifacio Global City or Ortigas or Eastwood, Makati in order for them to attract residents for their condominium units and other properties. So that is an example of, those are examples of places marketing. Number 7, we have properties marketing. Of course, properties are intangible rights of ownership of either real property or financial property. Real property such as condominium units, real estate, land, and financial properties such as stocks, bonds, or we have investment. So those are part of properties marketing or as a scope of marketing or market offerings. Okay. Number 8, we have organizations marketing. So, organizations actively work to build a strong, favorable, and unique image in the minds of their target public. So, companies spend so much money on corporate identities in order for them to have a clean and beautiful identity to the public. Campaigns like, for example, the ABS-CBN Christmas specials, the P&G Group, Apple's identity, yung mga Ayala Cares initiatives, Jollibee's effort on sustainable development, SBMA. So they are campaigning or using marketing to promote their organizations and to build a strong relationship and image, good image to the public. So that is organization marketing. Okay, number 9, we have information marketing. So, information can be produced and marketed as a product. This is essentially what schools and universities are doing, and in exchange by means of tuition fees. So, they are schools, universities, we are selling information, most specifically private schools. Other examples include encyclopedias, books, magazines, medical findings, researches, theses, dissertation, and the like. So they are part of information marketing. Okay, and last, we have ideas marketing. So every market offering includes a basic idea. So social marketers, they are busy promoting ideas such as conserve the environment or save marine life, save mother nature, illegal mining distracts, no to illegal mining, mga friends don't let their friends drive drunk, smoking kills, one size doesn't fit all, yung mga my hair, my say campaign. So they are part of ideas marketing. So you are promoting a basic idea to the public. So these are the 10 types of marketing scope or market offering. Next, we are going to discuss the kinds of demands. So, marketing managers seek to limit or seek to influence the level, timing, and composition of demand to meet the organization's objectives. In order to know that, of course, we need to know what is the demand of our product. So basically, we have 8 types of demand. Number 1 is negative demand. Number 2 is non-existent. 3 is latent. 4 is declining. Then we have irregular demand. We have full demand. And after full, of course, we have over full demand, and we have an unwholesome demand. So these are the 8. Okay, next we will discuss about the kinds of demand. So marketing managers seek to influence the level, timing, and composition of demand to meet the organization's objectives. So we have 8 types of demand. So we have negative demand, non-existent demand, latent, declining, irregular, full, overfull, and unwholesome demand. So first, negative demand. So consumers dislike the product and may even pay a price to avoid it. For example, because we don't like to have cancer, so we don't like chemotherapy. So chemotherapy has a negative demand. So in order for, because we dislike that product so much, we dislike chemotherapy so much, so we may even pay a price to avoid cancer, such as buying multivitamins or healthier foods or green marketing or green related products, so that we can avoid cancer and chemotherapy. So other types of products with negative demands, for example, we dislike vaccines so much that we are going to take care of our bodies. We don't like dialysis, so we are going to take preventive measures for kidney diseases, for example, or going to buy healthier products and products. Okay. Next, we have non-existent demand. So consumers may be unaware or uninterested in that particular product. So there is a non-existent demand if the consumer is either unaware or uninterested. For example, there is a 10-in-1 or 8-in-1 coffee in the market already, but we are unaware that there is an 8-in-1 coffee, then we are not going to buy because we have a non-existent demand for that particular product. And even though that we are aware of that particular product, if we are not interested in that particular product, then there is a non-existent demand because we are satisfied with our 3-in-1 coffee, for example. Okay, for example, we are not aware that there is already a cell phone with projector or cell phone with x-ray or cell phone with scanners. So we have a non-existent demand for those particular products because we are not aware. And even though that we are aware, if we are not interested, then we have a non-existent demand for that particular product. Okay. The third one is latent demand. So consumers may share a strong need that cannot be satisfied by the existing product. For example, COVID vaccines or COVID medicines. So we share a strong need for COVID vaccines, but all the existing products right now cannot satisfy our need for COVID vaccines. For example, here in the Philippines, we have a strong need for bullet trains, for examples, that cannot be satisfied by the services provided by MRT, LRT, or PNR. So we also have a strong need for healthy tobacco that cannot be satisfied by our existing cigarettes right now. So we have a strong need for healthier tobacco to prolong our lives. Okay, so those are examples of products with latent demand. Again, we share a strong need for that particular product that cannot be satisfied by the existing product. Okay, number 4, we have declining demand. So, simple, consumers begin to buy the product less frequently or not at all. Again, consumers begin to buy the product less frequently or not at all. For example, we don't buy keypad phones anymore. If we do, some people buy it less frequently rather than buying smartphones, for example. Um, we don't buy DVDs or CDs anymore, even televisions. We buy smart TVs now, not the ordinary television. We don't buy cassettes, typewriters, so their demand is already declining. Okay, number 6 or number 5 is irregular demand. So consumers purchases products or consume or avail services. They vary seasonal, even monthly, weekly, daily, or in hourly basis. So, some products under irregular demand or that have irregular demand are raincoats, for example. It's seasonal. Strong demand for raincoats is during rainy seasons only, for example. So we also have Christmas decorations. So strong demand for Christmas decorations is in September or October, November, December. So they have irregular demand. Number 6, we have full demand. So consumers are adequately buying all products put into the marketplace. So most products, they have full demand. So we have full demands for shampoos, for detergents, soap, lotions, load, mobile data. So we have full demands. We are adequately buying the product in the marketplace. After full, we have over full demand. So more consumers would like to buy the product than can be satisfied. For example, during this pandemic, we have an overfull demand for alcohol or face masks, for example. So that is an overfull demand. So when more consumers would like to buy the product than can be satisfied. Right now, there are enough alcohols and face masks, but there was a time during March or April that alcohols and face masks had an overfull demand. There was a time, maybe in 2015, that there was an overfull demand for NFA rice, that there was a long line of people trying to buy NFA rice. So that is overfull demand. And lastly, we have unwholesome demand. So consumers may be attracted to products that have undesirable social consequences. Again, consumers are attracted to product with undesirable social consequences. So products with unwholesome demand include cigarette, alcohol, drugs, pornography. So those are products with unwholesome demand. They have undesirable social consequences to some. Okay, let's proceed to customer value and satisfaction. So consumer usually face a broad array of products and services that might satisfy a given need. So customers from expectation above the value and satisfaction that various market offerings will deliver and buy accordingly. Like what I have said earlier, customer satisfaction is very important in marketing. So either the customer is satisfied or dissatisfied. Satisfied customers will buy again, while dissatisfied customers may switch to competitors. So aside from satisfied customers, we also have delighted customers. Those customers that exceeded their expectations, so they are delighted. So exchanges in the relationship Marketing occurs when people decide to satisfy and wants to exchange relationship. Like what I have explained earlier, for marketing to occur, so there are factors. One factor is the exchange relationship. So each party has or should have something to exchange, product or service from the seller and money from the buyer. So let's proceed with the market. A market is composed of people or individual with needs and wants to satisfy, money to spend, and the willingness to spend. A market is the set of actual and potential buyers of a product or services. So these buyers share a particular need or want that can be satisfied through exchange relationship. So we have 4 key customer markets. I will write it down. So, key customer markets. I think you already know this. Number 1 is the consumer market. 2 is the business market. 3 is the global market. And 4 is the non-profit or governmental. Simple. So consumer markets for mass consumer goods and services, usually for personal and user consumption. So that is consumer market. Business markets, when business or industrial buyers buy goods in order to resell that particular good or to make a new product out of that particular good that the buyer bought. Okay. Global markets, when companies are selling goods and services in the global marketplace. Very simple. And non-profit and governmental markets, when companies are selling goods to non-profit organizations. So what are non-profit organizations? So it may be in the form of churches, some universities are for non-profit, charitable organizations, and of course, government agencies. Okay. The figure below shows the main elements in the marketing system. So look at the figure. So from suppliers to the company and competitors, to marketing intermediaries, and of course to consumers, and major environmental forces affect that. So again, from suppliers to the company, or of course competitors, then marketing intermediaries to consumers. Marketing involves serving a market of final consumers in the face of competitors. Each party in the system is affected by major environmental forces. So we have the Pestel analysis. Pestel analysis. I hope you also know what Pestel is. So P stands for political, E, economic. So we have political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental. So that is Pestel. So again, each party in the modern marketing system, all the parties, suppliers, the company, the competitors, the marketing intermediaries, and even the consumers, they are affected by this Pestel. So Pestel analysis is the tool used to gain a macro picture of an industry environment. So we are going to tackle more of pastel I think in the next chapter, but let's have a brief discussion of these particular factors. So number one is political. So it relates to government controls and influences over the economy or industry. Again, political relates to government control and influences over the economy or industry. So government factors may be in the form of legislation or economic policies such as tariffs, taxes, conflicts when there is a conflict or a war in that particular country, and even fiscal and monetary policies. Okay, next is economic. So economic have a direct impact on a company's long-term prospects in a market. So it may affect how a company prices their products or influence the demand and supply model. So under economic, we need to study inflation rate, for example, disposable income, unemployment rate, demographics, interest rate, foreign exchange rates, and economic growth pattern. Those are under economic. Demographic is under social. So what are social factors? These are factors such as demographics or culture. Demographic and cultures are the main component of social factors that can impact the industry environment by influencing peak buying periods, purchasing habits, and lifestyle and choices. So, under culture, we have religion, we have ethics. We also have consumer buying patterns, demographic, health, opinions and attitudes, media, brand preferences, and education. So, they affect this marketing system or the components of this marketing system. Number 4, we have technological. So it may have a direct or indirect influence on an industry. For example, innovations in technology may affect the market, consumer choices, buying power like automation, diba? Technological development, patents, licensing, communication, information technology, research and development, and technological awareness. So this may impact the consumers, the company, or even the suppliers and competitors. Okay, next one is legal. So legal may affect the policies and procedures of an industry and can control employment, can control safety and regulation. So it includes the employment laws, consumer protection, industry-specific regulations, regulatory body, and even environmental regulations aside from the environmental factors. Okay, and last, the environmental factor, it includes all those relating to the physical environment and protection requirements. Of course, the climate has a strong effect on the organizations or companies, the geographical location, stakeholders, consumer values, environmental offsets, the weather of course, and global climate change. So it has a very big effect on companies and organizations. Okay. Let's proceed to the marketing concepts. So there are 5 alternative concepts under which organizations designs and carry out their marketing strategies. So we have 5 marketing concepts. Marketing concepts. We have the production concept. We also have the product concept, the selling concept, marketing, and societal marketing. Okay, so there are 5 alternative concepts under which organizations design and carry out their marketing strategies. So you should know about this by now. So we have production concept, product concept, selling concept, marketing concept, and societal marketing concept. So first, the production concept. The production concept holds that consumers will favor products that are, number one, available and highly affordable. So that is the production concept. So consumers will buy products that are widely available in their place or in their area and highly inexpensive. Therefore, management should focus on improving production and distribution efficiency, and this is one of the oldest concept orientations that guide sellers. Of course, in the past, you will buy that product if it is highly available and if it is inexpensive. That's why it is a very old marketing or selling concept. While wide availability of the product and inexpensiveness is important in this concept. High efficiency, high production efficiency, low cost, and mass distribution are some keys to achieve this particular concept. It is also used when a company wants to expand the market. Of course, if you want to expand the market, you are going to offer products that are inexpensive and you will reach your customers but by making the product available to their particular area. So that is production concept. Again, inexpensive and highly available product. So this is the opposite of the product concept. Let me read the product concept. The product concept holds that consumers will favor products that offer the most in quality, performance, and innovative features. So under this concept, marketing strategy focuses on making continuous product improvements. So in production concept, consumers will choose the product that is highly available and inexpensive. Under the product concept, consumers will buy the product with the most quality, performance, and innovative features. So marketers focus on making, of course, superior products and improving those products over time. Because under product concept, quality is the key. Okay, the third one is the selling concept. The selling concept is typically practiced to unsought goods. So what are unsought goods? Those that the buyers do not normally think of buying, such as insurance, blood donations, encyclopedias, herbal products. Okay, these industries must be good at tracking down prospect and selling them on a product benefit. So the selling concept holds that consumers and businesses, if left alone, will not buy enough of that particular product. Again, it holds the concept that consumers and businesses, if left alone, will not buy any product. So the organization must therefore undertake aggressive selling effort. That's why the selling concept, it is product-centered. You make a product and then you will find the customers through selling who will buy your product. That is the selling concept. This is directly opposite with the marketing concept. The marketing concept holds that achieving organizational goals depends on knowing the needs and wants of target markets and delivering the desired satisfactions better than competitors do. In selling concept, it is product-centered. You make the product, you find the customers, Under the marketing concept, it is customer-centered. You need to know what your customer wants or the needs of your customers, and then you will make the product based on their needs and wants. Okay, marketing concept is shifting to a customer-centered philosophy, finding the right products for your customers based on their needs and wants. So let's have a recap. Production concept, customers will buy the product that are available and inexpensive. Product concept, customers will buy the product with the most quality, performance, and innovative features. Selling concept, you make a product and then you will find your customers who are willing to buy your product through selling. Marketing concept, you need to know what are the needs and wants of customers, and you need to build a product based on those needs and wants. So let us look at this particular table. So selling and marketing concept contrasted. So the selling concept, it starts from the factory. There is a product. You need to sell and promote and profits through sales volume. Under the marketing concept, you need to look at the market to know the customer needs and do integrated marketing and profits through customer satisfaction. The selling concept, it started with a product. Then you will find your customers. The marketing concept, it started with the market to know the needs of the customers, and you will build a product and service based on their needs, and you will acquire profit through customer satisfaction. And lastly, the societal marketing concept holds that marketing strategy should deliver value to customers in a way that maintains or improves both the consumers and society's well-being. As the figure shows, companies should balance three considerations in setting their marketing strategies. So aside from company profits, you should also cater the consumer needs and the society's interest. Okay, so that is a triangle. That's why societal marketing concept. The society, the consumers, and of course, profits for the company. So those are the 5 marketing concepts. Okay, lastly, what are the importance of marketing? I'm going to read it. Marketing plays a vital role to the economy, organization, and individual. Okay. So, marketing creates career opportunities for individuals. Of course, PR person, sales professional, salesman, marketing officer. There are many careers in marketing. Okay, marketing, if effectively promoted, provides convenience and satisfaction to individuals, especially because satisfaction is very important in marketing. Number 3, marketing is a revenue-producing program or system. It generates income through customer satisfaction. According to Maslow's, again, creating value for customers and building strong customer relationship in order to capture value from them. And last, effective marketing system helps increase economic growth by promoting products and services that would lead to the creation of high-level business activity, increased opportunity, and high employment. So again, in short, marketing is meeting needs profitably. You need to meet the needs and wants of your customers, build a product based on their needs and wants, and make profits through those products and services that you made. Okay. So thank you everyone. Have a good day.